This year's financial report includes a chapter on the financial impact of COVID-19 on the province to keep Nova Scotians up to date on the government spending initiatives and revenue impacts related to the pandemic. For the past 18 months, Nova Scotia has been under a state of emergency to contain the spread of COVID-19, and during that time, the province's economy and finances have been significantly impacted. The December financial report tracks 5-year trends, and this year, we saw a number of the province's key financial indicators take a sudden turn for the worse. The province posted its first deficit in 5 years in fiscal 2021. Last year, the province increased its borrowing by $1.1 billion to cover capital and relief spending related to the pandemic. COVID-19 specific relief measures included almost $700 million in expenses, including more than half at the Department of Health and Wellness. The $392 million in expenses there were mostly related to income supports and virtual care fees for doctors and the Essential Healthcare Workers Program. There was also additional spending of $78 million at the Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing, related primarily to funding municipalities through the Federal Safe Restart Agreement, and an additional $67 million at the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development, mostly for the safe reopening of schools and childcare sector supports. In addition to the relief measures, the province has responded to the COVID-19 pandemic with numerous shovel-ready capital projects. The province reported $242 million in spending on capital asset projects, including new buildings, bridge repairs and replacements, highway construction, and major equipment purchases. On the other side of the ledger, provincial source revenues were down by $505 million compared to budget, with decreases from budget to all major tax revenues, including personal and corporate income tax and harmonized sales tax revenues. As a result, the province was initially budgeting for a surplus of $55 million, but experienced an actual deficit of $342 million. The province's financial picture is understandable, given the impact of the pandemic and the need for government intervention to address specific short-term needs and manage the impact to the province's economy. The ongoing pandemic also underscores the need for a long-term provincial economic recovery plan. Several provinces, including Alberta, British Columbia, and New Brunswick, have released their blueprints for recovery. We first mentioned last year that Nova Scotia should create a provincial economic recovery plan. The province needs to outline strategies for creating jobs, increasing investment within the province, focusing attention on healthcare, and introducing new initiatives to increase the resiliency of the province. For more information and to read the report, head over to our website. In the meantime, here are some questions you may want to ask your MLA about this report.